Raise your hand if you know how to solve this. Come on, friends, take a look at it. Osvaldo, have you seen equivalent ratios before where you're solving for an unknown value? Colton's nodding his head. Yeah, we know how to solve this. So I want to talk you guys through this because you're going to be given story problems similar to this. And I want you to know how to do it, okay? So step 1, we are going to write story problems, okay? On the side, everyone write it down. Story problems. Okay. Step 1, you need to find the labels. Okay. We need to find the labels. We have a couple of labels in this story problem. What labels do you see up here? It's going to be with a number. What labels do you see? Do you see bunnies? Are they working with ounces, pounds? What are we working with in this? Tell your partner what 2 labels you see up here.
8 miles, 32 minutes.
Okay, can I have one person tell me what's the first one up there that you see? Dakota, what do you see?
Miles.
Okay, we see miles. And then what's the next one that I see? Angelo? Minutes. Yeah. Okay, so we found miles and minutes. So in your so when you guys go to solve this, you're going to put up 2 equivalent ratios, and then above them you are going to create like your columns again. Okay, so we're going to do miles, and then we're going to do minutes. Okay. Step 2. 6.4 and 6.5. Yep. Okay. Step 2. You are going to write down your 3 numbers, known numbers. Okay. All right, so you're going to write down your 3 known numbers, and then finally step 3, you're just going to solve it, okay? So when you are finding your 3 known numbers, and please make sure that you guys are watching, guys. This is something that I've seen 6th graders struggling with all day. So we have 8, we have 32. There are 2 very obvious numbers. And then there's one more word in here. It's per. Per. What does the word per mean? Think about it for a minute. If I say each, or if I say how many miles per gallon, how many feet per yard, how many students per group. What does per mean? What does per mean? It's a number. Show me on your fingers. What number does per mean? English Foxies, I know you know. What number does per mean? English Foxies, tell me.
1.
Per means 1. Per minute. For 1 minute. What is this? Thank you. Okay, per means 1, so we're going to write ourselves a note. We're going to write per equals 1. The word per means 1, okay? So when we're solving this, we have how many miles per minute did she ride? So here's our 1 right here. Okay, so I have 3 numbers I'm working with. I'm working with 8, 32, and 1. So I need to decide where they're going to go. I have 8 next to miles, so would I put 8 underneath miles, or would I put it with minutes?
Miles.
At least Colton's listening. Where am I going to put it? Miles. Yeah, so I'm going to put 8 with miles. So friends, and English Foxies, this is a big fat hint for you too that I didn't mention this morning. You may want to watch. So when we say when we want to set things equal to each other, they're going to be right next to each other in the sentence. It's 8 miles in 32 minutes. Okay, so those are the numbers that we're going to set equal to each other. Sometimes we get a little bit confused as to where we put our numbers. I'm telling you right now, 8 miles in 32 minutes, we're going to set 8 miles equal to 32 minutes. Okay, so now we want to know how many miles per minute did she ride. When we have this 1, am I going to put the 1 underneath my minutes, or am I going to put it underneath miles? Where will I put my 1, friends? Under what? I'm hearing miles and I'm hearing minutes. Look at the story problem. How many miles per minute did she ride? And is it going under miles or minutes? Minutes. Yeah, minutes. So then I'm going to solve for my unknown because we're asking for how many miles. Well, I don't know. We're going to tell you how many miles. Okay? How many miles per minute. So now Thumbs up if you know how to solve it at this point right here. You have totally seen something like this before. Ricardo, I'm pretty sure we worked on this all of last week. Yeah? Do you remember how to solve this? We're going to multiply what direction first? What's that word that starts with a D? It's not a cross. Diagonally. We're going to multiply diagonally. 1 times 8 is what, friend? 8. Then we're going to divide it by 32. So I'm going to box up 8. And then I'm going to divide it by 32. 32 can go into 8 how many times? 0. Yep. We're going to put our decimals in. I bring my decimals straight up. 32 can go into 80 how many times? 2 times. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. Okay. 0 minus 4, I can't do it. I need to regroup and borrow. 10 minus 4 is 6. 7 minus 6 is 1. Check, is 16 smaller than 32? Yes. Going to add a 0, bring it down. 32 can go into 160. How many times? Tell your partner how many times you think can go in there. Take a guess. Talk about it with your partner. 5 more seconds. Hold up your fingers. How many times do you think 32 can go into 160? Show me on your fingers. Is it a 1, 10? I'm seeing some 6s. I'm seeing 4s. I'm seeing 5s. I am going to tell you right now what number it is. 5. 5. Help me out. 5 times 2 is 10. Carry my 1. 5 times 3 is 15 plus 1 is 16. Look at that. It goes in perfectly. 160 minus 160 is 0. Okay. So my answer is Helen rode 0.25 miles per minute. Okay. When you guys are doing your story problems, please make sure that you are following these steps. You're going to find your labels, you're going to write down your 3 known numbers, and then you're going to solve. Once your math journal matches my math journal, I need it open on the corner of your desk by the whiteboard, please. Thank you, Taya.